Hello, APM. I'm here in New York at the GE Crotonville campus, having spent a week with our Vernova One Field Service partners. It's important that we're at the table with our partners this week, and I was here this week at the table. And just a couple of reflections and learnings I want to share with you. With Vernova, with our GE partners, separating themselves from bigger GE and becoming a standalone entity in 24. The next couple of years are going to be challenging. There's going to be a lot of work being done by our partners to make that a reality and make that successful. And so we spent some time this week understanding a little bit better what that may look like. There's still a lot of things that we don't know what that looks like yet, but there's going to be change. What's important in time of change is finding focus on what you can do to be successful. And the good thing about this week was that I didn't hear change in strategy and our embracing of a very simple way of looking at our business. And that's if we put the right team on the right job at the right time. And that team focuses on SQDC, safety, quality, delivery, and cost. And then we make sure that we pay that team well for what they do and that we bill them well. If we do those things right, we have success. And I think we've seen that. We saw that in 22. 22 was a good year for APM. It was a good year for GE's One Field Services organization. And we're a big part of that. So while on one hand there's change with Vernova, on the other hand, the strategy, right team, right job, right time, SQDC, pay them right, bill them right. We do that, I'm confident that we can be successful in a very dynamic, changing environment that our Vernova partners will go with in 23 and 24 and 25 and beyond. The last thing is often we talk about things like SQDC, right team, right job, right time with data points. For example, we talk about safety as an I&I rate. And APM's I&I rate's roughly about 0.6 for 22. It's very important that we make that data point human. It's not that APM has an I&I rate of 0.60. What's important is that represents 14 people that were injured last year. That's human beings that went home to their families less healthy than they were when they worked with us that day. And there's other areas where we can do a better job. I can do a better job of bringing out the human side of a data point. A short cycle job is a data point, but it also represents a stretched operations division leader who's having to scramble to put resources on a job, maybe pulling those resources from other jobs, and now multiple jobs are affected. Rejected purchase orders, rejected billing. His work on a billing specialist who's having to now move hours from one PO to the next and not doing the value-added work of making sure that we get our billing out on time so we recognize our cash flow well. It's people that are impacted. And so numbers are important. Numbers help us challenge our thoughts and our beliefs, but numbers should also tell us a little bit about the human element of it. We should do a better job of telling the human story. And this comes to the conclusion of it all. At the end of the day, we're a people business. We employ 8,000, 9,000 plus craft a year. One Field Services employs 20,000 people a year or more. It is a people business. And it's without those people doing their jobs well, we would not have success. So thank you for what you do to make APM successful, to make our Vernova One Field Services partners successful. We are the people that power the world. And for those of you behind the scenes supporting those folks in the front lines, you empower the people who power the world. What we do matters and is greatly appreciated. And I say thank you very much. Thank you.